And it does not get any better than this. Look who got up early and is sitting down and talking with us. It's Dolly Parton. Dolly, good morning, sunshine.
Well, good morning to you. It's cloud shine right now, but hopefully we're going to have some Robin sunshine before you know it. But I'm happy to be with you. I always love seeing you, love watching you, and I love more when I get to be with you.
We love talking to you. I want to talk to you about something we already brought the viewers a couple days ago, that you got an FBI award. Now, it is for a serious thing, and that was when you raised a lot of money for the folks in 2016 who went through the wildfire here. But it had to have been a first. You've received many awards.
I know. I was really flattered by that because that's a big deal. You know, and like you say, that's a little out of the ordinary for me. That's my first, so I was very proud of that. And we were very proud of the work that we all did to raise all that money for the fire. And people keep throwing all these accolades on me, but I really had a lot of help with that. So that was a wonderful award from them, but I owe that to a lot of people.
It's good to see the people here in Eastern Tennessee doing better, too, after the wildfires.
They are. Everything's back, as you can see, back in full swing. Gatlinburg's great, Pigeon Forge, Sevierville, so we're all back in business.
Speaking of which, here we are in Wildwood Grove. This is the big expansion, $37 million here, and there are so many different parts, 11 different features. I think it all comes from your brain. What's been the inspiration behind all of this?
Well, first of all, we try to, anytime we have a new expansion at the park, I try to base it on things from my childhood, so we have fun stories to tell. And being a mountain girl, a country girl, we lived with the birds and the bees and the bears and the butterflies. That was just part of our surroundings. So in this area, we kind of played up, you know, with the little rides for the kids, where they have a bear, a carousel ride, or not a carousel, but
I think it's Franklin
a
the
ride.
bear.
Yeah.
Yep.
Benjamin.
Oh, it's a Benjamin
yeah,
bear.
Benjamin,
okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so he's so we.
There you go.
Yeah,
how cute.
they are.
Oh, that is so cute.
Yeah,
so this is appealing to a wide range of audiences in terms of age.
Well, actually, this whole area, though, we have the rides, but we have great food. We have great areas, games, rooms where the parents can come cool off or stay warm if it's cold. So it's really, you know, like 6 acres that we've spread out, and it helps the traffic in the park too. Because sometimes on weekends and holidays, we just really have so many people at the park. They kind of get bottlenecked in there. So this actually gives them more space and more fun things to do, because we're kid-friendly, family-friendly, so the parents can enjoy it and the kids can enjoy it, and they've got all this room to run and still feel safe and protected, and it's just pretty.
And by the way, you folks are getting the first VIP visit. Nobody else is allowed in until tomorrow, so it opens tomorrow, but you get the first look at it here. What would the folks around here say, and your business say? What kind of boss are you?
Well, I think I'm a good boss. I'm a creative boss. It's just the same as I've always been, like when I had my band. I don't have any background singers. I don't have any backup singers. It takes us all to make the whole project work. So I'm very proud of every single person here. We're all partners in this company.
As a boss, what do you not have any patience with? You will not put up with it.
Well, I believe if you tell me you're going to do something, that you're going to do it. And I get really, if you don't do it, then you're not going to be around too long. But you have to be on time. I'm a freak about that, as you well know.
You are always early, never late.
I know, but I think that's one of the reasons I've been around so long, because I really respect other people's time, and I just expect people to respect other people. And so, I mean, I'm not a hard boss, but I'm, like I've often said, I don't lose my temper much, but sometimes I have to use it.
Yeah. Let's talk about women in country music. There's been some talk this year, well, for a while, whether it be about declining radio airplay or being boxed out of Entertainer of the Year on an award show. When you came up against any industry roadblocks, how did you get around them, get over them? What did you do that perhaps today's women in country music who are coming up may look to as an example?
Well, I always had a lot of confidence, and I always knew how to work well with men, because I had 6 brothers, my dad, all my uncles, so I always understood men, so I never really, you know, if they would, like, whatever they were doing, I had an understanding of them, and I would also go in with a positive attitude that I've got something I think can make us all a bunch of money. So I was never intimidated, and I was always able to walk away if something didn't feel right to me. But I know that everybody's not that lucky, and also in Nashville, it used used to be different because a lot of the men really were protective of younger people coming in. Like, for instance, Chet Atkins, who was from East Tennessee too, like I am, he was very protective of me, and so a lot of the men in Nashville, you know, if something bad had happened to me, somebody else would have had to answer for it. But getting back to women, it's really, I think we have to respect ourselves and our place and know what our talents are, and I think we have to present it like that, and if somebody comes against us wrong, we need to let them know. That's not proper, that's not right, and that's not how we do things, and we just got to keep our confidence and keep our spirits up, and I think we're in a good place now. I think a lot of good changes are happening from the time we did 9 to 5, you know, when we talked about women in the workplace and all that. And
I'm going to jump in on that one.
Okay.
So do I hear that there is a 9 to 5 sequel? Where are we in the process of that? When, Dolly, when?
After 40 years, Jane, Lily, and I are going to do a sequel, and it is.
Well, hallelujah!
It's just based on that, you know, kind of the Me Too movement, but it's about, they've got a really good take. Rashida Jones and Pat Resnick, who wrote the original, they got together and they're writing it, and it's bringing in some younger women, of course,
Okay.
and the kind of the theme is about they're saying, well, what happened to those 3 women years ago that made all these changes with the company? Where are they now? So they kind of look us up. We're successful women in different parts of the country. We kind of all come together.
Love it.
So it should be a lot of fun. And
Do we know
games.
when?
Well, we've got 2 scripts, and we're waiting for the last rewrite.
Yeah.
So as soon as we all sign off on that, I would say in the next few months we'll be in production.
Oh, that's fantastic. You'll be shooting it and everything. I love that. Looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to this idea about a lifestyle brand from Dolly. Now, I don't want, now in my mind, it would include fashion, it would include hair pieces, it would include makeup and jewelry and home, but that's in my mind. Still to come, Dolly's going to tell us what exactly she has in mind for this big lifestyle brand. And hey, what about a Vegas residency? Don't answer me yet, but that is all still to come. We just love you, Dolly.
Well,
we just love you.
We got a lot to talk about.
We do.
Nobody can talk more than you and me.
Before we go to the break, though, when you come to the park, when you walk right in, these are some of the folks that you're going to hear. Wonderful, wonderful live performers. These are the Wild Roots. You got Brad, you got Corey, you got Steve. This is today's boy band.
They better play. These are the Backwoods Boys instead of the Backstreet Boys. And they're playing 9-5. Listen to that.